Hey there, I just want to say thank you first of all for allowing me to make this video for you. My name is Joelle and I'm with Zoe SEO and Web Design. I'm going to show you basically the three main things that Google is looking for when a search is made. This will help you to begin to outrank your competitors on Google and ultimately bring in those customers from the revenue from the use of your website. I create these videos basically just to show small business owners that don't have the time to learn how to make the internet and their website work for them. So usually generally small business owners don't know who's an expert, who they can trust, who really knows what they're talking about with SEO. So I try to give just a little bit of information and so that you can begin to implement it on your own. Or if you choose, you can give me a call and I can work on it for you as well. So whatever you do is whatever you want to do is totally cool with me. I would love to be the expert though and help you out. Just let me know. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the three main things involved in search engine optimization, or as we call it, SEO. These are content, backlinks, and citations. Implementing these three components will be what gets those potential customers to your site. The first thing we need to do is make sure that you have a lot of content. The average website that ends up in the first page of Google should have about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on their homepage. This is all your text, your titles, what your images are saved as. Once you get more content than your competitor, you'll blow them out of the water. And within the content, you'll want to make sure that you have buyer intent search terms or keywords. A keyword is just a phrase that someone types into Google. And buyer intent means that they need the service and they're not just wanting to look at an image or learn about something. So, for example, you are an electrical contractor in Pasadena. What I'm going to do is, if it'll let me, I'm going to type in electrical. Looks like you have electrical in there 7 times. Contractor. Okay, you got that one in twice. But what makes it buyer intent is Pasadena. They're looking for an electrical contractor within that area. Or perhaps if you also serve Burbank or Montrose or La Cañada or Alhambra, putting those buyer intent specific search terms within your content is really going to help you. You want to add it a couple times. You can also save the titles and the descriptions of your pages, your images as keywords. It will all help you rank. So your content is number one. You want to have more content in here than your competitors. Number two is backlinks. So a backlink is when another website links to your website, driving traffic to you. This is really important. Google ranks your value on the authority those other websites give you. Google wants to see a bunch of trustworthy companies vouching for your company. Now, keep in mind, though, they do want to see relevant links. So that means that it's better for you to be linked to another electrical, blog, something about electricians, or a construction site than it is to be linked to a Pizza Hut. So the tool I use to see how a website is ranking in Google is called Ahrefs. This tool shows me the amount of keywords you are ranking for and the amount of backlinks that your website has. Currently you have 4 websites linking to you, giving power to 4 backlinks. Now, when I search for an electrical contractor in Pasadena, this guy comes up as the top competitor. And he has 21 websites linking to him, giving power to 49 backlinks. This just means that he's got more than one links on a couple of the pages of various websites. So what you want to do is copy them. If these websites are good enough to get him to that front page of Google, then they're good enough for you. Visit all 21 of these websites and put a link or a few links on each of them that will link back to your home page or one of your service pages. Most of the time you can just create a profile and add a link in the profile or put a comment somewhere. So then if you add your URL, Spark Master, highlighted everything. Anyway, Spark Master here to more websites than your competitor, and then you add that necessary content, you're going to rank in the organic section of Google higher and beat your competitor. So if you want to outrank your competitor here in Google Ads, then you're going to need to bid higher than your competitor. And if you want to be in the top of the map section right here, what you're going to need is more citations than these guys. And a citation, more citations than these guys for this particular key phrase or keyword. Now there are other key phrases. For example, if you want to also reach the Monrovia area, since it's a neighbor, or Duarte, then you would want to, add electrical contractor Duarte to your content, and you'll want to have more citations than those guys that are listed when that search phrase comes up. So citation is anywhere where your business's name, address, or phone number is listed in different directories. A directory is a website like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, and Angie's List that allows you to list this information. And there are hundreds of directories out there. Basically, find out where these guys are listed and then add your business's information to more directories than they have. So this is just a quick overview of the three main components for search engine optimization. I hope you found it helpful and informative. I tried to keep it short and to the point. As a quick recap, you'll want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your home page here. This will give place value to those buyer intent, high search volume keywords or key phrases. Then you're going to want to have more websites linking to you than your competitor. Then you're going to want to have your business's name, address, and phone number in more places and more directories than these guys. So if you follow these tips, this is how you're going to become number one in the top of the search engine results. But I recommend you get started as soon as possible. It does take time to implement all of this, and the sooner you get started, the sooner you will start profiting from your website. If you have any questions or you would rather just have someone else handle this for you while you keep running Spark Masters, Pasadena Superior Electrical Contractor, then give me a call. I would love to help you out. My phone number is at the bottom of the email. You can also respond to the email. And please, I would love to have some feedback. Let me know what you thought of this information. I thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you.